Hi, everybody. This is Linda. Welcome back. It's been a long time. Summer, I took summer off. I was a vacation Bible school director, so I was putting that together. And I also had my granddaughter this summer. And you know how summer is. You just have lots of little things that you do, spur of the moment. So I took the whole summer off. And now that September is here, I am ready to start scrapbooking and card making again, or paper crafting. So I'm coming back, and at our last Caring Crafters, we meet. Caring Crafters is a group of people that just get together. We have some guys that come too, and we do work on crafts for a couple hours. It's free. We meet at Chapel Hill Church on the second Tuesday of every month from 10 to 12. So if you're in the Battle Creek area, come and join us, because we have knitters, and we have diamond art, and we have scrapbooking and card making, and it's just kind of fun to get together, and you get ideas from other people, and it's just a fun time. Okay, well, today at Caring Craft, the last meeting in August at Caring Crafters, we had gone to a retreat, a training for Stampin Up demonstrators, and they shared this really cool folder with cards in it. And so we shared it at the Caring Crafters, and a lot of them are asking how to do it, or will you do a video and show us how to do it? So I'm starting out by showing you how to do this folder. I will show you the cards on our next video, but I didn't want to take up too much of your time, so we're just going to do the folder today. So let's get started, and I'm going to turn this around if I can find the right button. And there we go. Magic of camera. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need to make this really cute folder is, I'll show you my papers and stuff. I have coordinating papers, and these are the really pretty, I think it's I can't remember, yellow daffodils or floral. Anyway, they're still available. These are beautiful, beautiful papers, and I love yellow too. So I thought I would go ahead and just show you. So you're going to want to pick 5 coordinating pieces of 6x6 paper. It doesn't have to be 6x6, but the directions called for 6x6, and then it shows you. So I'm going to be showing you how to use it. Oops, we got a little bit of a board in there. Let's move that out of the way. Now you get to see a part of my shirt. Can't win. All right, so anyway, so I picked these really pretty patterns of paper, and let's see, and I picked 5. I didn't pick up the right one. So here's all of them here. And so because I'm going to be making, here's the last one, I'm going to be making cards next week that goes in the folder. So using the same pattern that we showed at Caring Crafters. So here is what you do for your folder. You'll need 1 sheet, of 11 and 8.5 by 11. And you can see I already scored this one, but I'm going to rescore it for you. And so what do you want to do to make your folder is you're going to score it at 5.5, which is half. Make sure you don't have your cutting blade in there. Push that out of the way. And you line it up nicely. Let's see. Let's line it up again. 5.5. And then you're going to score it. And then you're going to turn your piece of paper this way. And you're going to move it to the 2-inch right here. And you're going to score it again at 2 inches. And that is going to make your pretty folder part. And you can use any papers, any coordinating, whatever designer series paper that you pick, and then whatever coordinating cardstock to make your folder. And now let me show you why, because let's show you the actual project. Here's the one that I did at my training. And this ties into a really pretty little bow. And so here is the front of it. It says, a little something for you. And I just think this is so cute to give like as a gift, or you could just put thinking of you or whatever. But anyway, here is the kit. And then inside are all these really pretty cards. So isn't that cute? And I just thought it made a really cute gift. So then this is the one that I did at my training. So now I'm going to show you how to do it with a different paper pack and color. This was with the lavender, which is also still available. I love this. This lavender paper is such a pretty paper. Okay, so we've got this all scored. Now we're going to take our tool and going to go make sure that we get it really nice and scored really nice so that there'll be a nice folder. Okay, then the next part, which is kind of the tricky part, I think, for a lot of them, and I think I want my other scissors that are a little longer. These are really nice for little detail cutting, but you see where we're scored in the middle here, right here. Okay, so you're going to want to take a little triangle out on each side. And so you want it kind of even, and you want to probably go about, I would say between 1/4 and 1/2 inch. Not quite 1/2 inch, but maybe a little more than 1/4. And you're going to do a diagonal cut right up to the point. Okay, and then on the other side, kind of I eyeball it, so about the same length, and then I'm just going to cut right up to that point. And then that gives you this nice little triangle look, so when you fold it, doesn't that look nice for your folder? The other thing that you can do with your folder is you can take, I didn't do it with either that one, and I probably won't do it with this one, but you could take some very thin tear tape and just put it along the edge and adhere it, and then that gives you a little more sturdier pocket. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to decorate the front. And so for this I needed coordinated colors, and kind of coordinated with my stuff. Got a little bit of glue there. And so what I'm going to do is take this green that goes with the paper, and then another yellow piece that goes here like that, and I'm just going to adhere those together. And let me give you the measurements for that. This green piece, which is going to be on the top, is it is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then this yellow piece is 3 3/4 by 5. So what I'm doing is I'm just making it so that it has like a nice border around it. So I'm going to take my adhesive, and I'm just going to go ahead. Maybe I'm going to go ahead. I got to open my adhesive. Kind of put this down. And you can also I use green glue a lot too. You can also use the green glue. And I'm just going to center that there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take all my pattern papers. Love the pattern papers. Aren't they pretty? Okay, so I'm going to pick one of these. I have 5. I'm going to pick one of these to put on the front, and the rest I'm going to use for my cards. So I'm going to kind of look at both sides. I think this one might have looked better with white. Let's see what we got here. I like that. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And we're going to go ahead and cut it at, this is your designer's paper, and this is going to be cut at 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Okay, and I know eighths kind of get you a little tricky. And the only reason that I'm cutting at that is just to give it a really skinny little border here. If you don't like eighths, you can always just bring it down to the next one. So let me show you that. Let me show you how to do that. So this is 5/8, so we are going to do 4 and 7/8. So 4 and 7/8. So what we're going to do is we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you don't want to do 7/8, you could do 4 3/4 if that's easier for you. And now we're going to cut that out. And then the other measurement then would be 3 5/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if you don't like that, just bring it down to 3 1/2. And this is just to give you an idea, kind of looking at direction. I think I want it this way for that. So 3 1/2. So if you don't like the 7/8, what this will do by cutting it at the half and the 3/4 is it just gives you a wider border here, which is perfectly fine. It just depends on what you like. If you want a skinny little border, or if you want a little wider border. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and line this up for this. And put this on here. And I'm making these for gifts. I get together once a month with my high school group, and I thought for Christmas, one of the ladies knits, and she made us these really wonderful pot holders. And I thought, last year. So I thought, well, you know, I'm a card maker. I can make her some kind of cute gift. And I thought this would be a really cute gift. All right, so the next thing you need to finish this off is you're going to need 25 inches of ribbon. And I know all of you have ribbon laying around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in half like this. And I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to trim this frayed area off and give it a little point. There. Okay, and I'm just going to bring them together like this. And I'm going to go like that so I can bring this right in here. Before I put this on, I want to put my ribbon down. So now I'm going to just line this up. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to put it like that, but I'm going to line it up so these two ends are even. And then pull it. I hope you can see. So I'm pulling it like that. And then I'm going to put some adhesive down and adhere it like that. Right here. And you can use any ribbon. This is just some ribbon I had that matched. There's so many pretty ribbons out there. And then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to go ahead and adhere this over top of this. Okay, let's get you lined up again. Okay, and then I'm going to just eyeball it and try to get this so that it's all even, Steven here. Alright. And the last thing I'm going to do, because this is going to be a gift, this is a 2-inch circle. I just used a circle punch. And then this is a die. It is called, I probably got rid of I put the thing in there. It's called, let me see, a little piece of paper. It is called Spotlight on Nature, and I use this like tons. Look at all these circles. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you get 6 on this side too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 dies in this kit, and they're all circles, but look at, they have patterns. They have like different patterns and different sizes of patterns. So I use this with my scrapbooking and with my card making. I love this little design. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. And I think I'm going to go ahead and stamp it in the green. I thought about using black memento, but because I use that a lot just for cards, but I think I'm going to go ahead and use the matching green. And this says just for you. And we'll go ahead and just stamp that. Look how pretty that is. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the ink put away so I don't put my arm in it, which is what I usually do. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here like so. Line this up like this. So just for you. I love that. Oh, what stamp set did that come from? I should probably tell you that. It's another one of my favorites. I like to get things that I can use for multiple things, and this is called Unbounded Love. It has so many things in it. Happy birthday, sympathy, hello, celebrate, hope, love, faith. I love that. I really got it for these, but it has so many other things in it. I just thought this was so perfect for card making, but also I can use it for scrapbooking. So that is that. And so now I'm going to go ahead and adhere this like right about there. And I might use some dimensionals. So let's go ahead and use these up that I have right here. Give it a little pop, because I am not going to mail this. I'm going to give this to them in person. And let's see, it looks like I need one more. Love my dimensionals. I think it just gives it a little extra pop. Okay. And so you guys can make the folder, and then next week we'll go ahead and do the cards that we will put inside this pretty folder for a gift for someone. And so I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of line that up like that, because I want that really pretty flower to show. And there you go. So my folder is all ready. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you next week and show you how to do the cards. And happy scrapping or paper crafting. Bye-bye.